More than half a century has passed, yet the Vietnam War remains one of the most brutal conflicts in modern history. The United States, a global superpower equipped with tanks, jets, and warships, ultimately lost to a small developing nation, Vietnam. Why did this happen? Today, we won't discuss politics or military tactics. Instead, we'll look at this through the lens of geography to see how Vietnam's natural environment became an invisible ally. First, let's talk about terrain. Vietnam's landscape is dominated by mountains and forests, covering nearly 3/4 of the country. For American soldiers, this was a living nightmare. Dense jungles made radar and satellite surveillance almost useless, while swamps and steep hills limited the movement of tanks and heavy artillery. Every forest and cave could hide guerrilla fighters. The Vietnamese, however, knew their land by heart. They used every valley and trail to move silently and strike suddenly. The complex terrain neutralized the technological superiority of the U.S. military. In the jungle, knowledge of the land mattered more than machines. Next, Vietnam's tropical monsoon climate brought heavy rainfall and high humidity. These conditions created a harsh environment for foreign troops. Roads turned into rivers of mud, machinery rusted and failed under constant moisture, and disease spread quickly in the damp heat. American soldiers struggled against nature itself. Meanwhile, the Vietnamese had lived with these conditions for centuries. They moved through the rain and hid in the mist. In many ways, the monsoon became an invisible weapon. Vietnam's dense network of rivers and diverse topography also created a naturally divided landscape, making it impossible for American forces to control every region at once. From this geography emerged one of the most extraordinary achievements of the war, the Ho Chi Minh Trail, a hidden supply route that wound through jungles and mountains. Despite millions of tons of U.S. bombs, the trail could never be destroyed. Finally, geography isn't just about land and weather, it's also about people. The Vietnamese understood their homeland better than anyone. They used the terrain to defend, the climate to conceal, and the land to sustain their fight. Every river, mountain, and forest became a silent soldier. From a geographical point of view, Vietnam's natural landscape was a fortress that no amount of technology could conquer. The mountains, the forests, the climate, and above all, the people, stood united. The United States didn't just lose a war, it lost to a geography of resilience and a people of unbreakable will. If you love stories that blend geography, history, and the human spirit, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.